After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Hello and welcome to TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars here in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the first possession. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but turn. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right. This one caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Galloway.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Breaks into the clear. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he'll be brought down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it from the gun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Navy will have the first down. Appalachian State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Appalachian State. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the run, it's 4. Looks like Navy will have the 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The midshipman operating from the red zone now. Handoff heading left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Second down play coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught quickly. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Can Navy come up with a fourth down conversion? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Back in motion now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks loose at the 15. He's in the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Great job by this offense. Instead of being backed up, now they're in enemy territory with a scoring opportunity. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Navy is lined up quickly here. Looking for some space. It's Ford. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw it on first down. The ball is caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Now here's the toss play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Now they're running on the toss. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Sanchez. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, outstate. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Here's that defense shifting again. The shotgun running play call. Fights through the tackler. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Second and 10 here. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead.
And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Handoff from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's caught. It's Thomas. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really...
Grab behind the line. It's Galloway. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. On the run, it's Bishop. It's S the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. Fourth and goal from the 5. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. Navy lines up 1st and goal. On the toss play, runner moving left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.